A couple of months ago, we did a segment with author Daniella Chace on ways different toxins can be hiding in your home. She is the author of the book Home Detox. Well, Daniella is back with us this morning with more food for thought on storage containers and why we may want to stop using them. First of all, the book is now out, right? I don't think it was quite out when you were here last.
That's right.
So now it's out, and oh my gosh, y'all, this has so many great things in it. But when you were here last, I said, hey, I really struggle with food containers. I know they're not good. Will you help me out? And like you said, you went on assignment.
I did. I took that seriously. I'm like, I'm going to find the best food storage containers that are non-toxic, but are actually either stackable or can be organized, because that was some of the issues that you were having, right?
Right.
They were just so messy, and I'm sure that everybody's having that same issue.
Well, you truly do. And then you have this Tupperware drawer full of just stuff. And you know what? When was the last time that you got rid of Tupperware, or how many times have you microwaved that Tupperware, and how many dangers are in those plastics,
That's right.
Daniella?
Yeah, and last time we kind of talked about more of the toxins in the home, but today I just wanted to really focus on the food storage containers. And you're so right to be really scrutinizing the plastics in our homes, especially the plastic in our kitchen that's touching our food. We end up then ingesting the nanoplastics and the microplastics from that material. And it causes heart disease, it drives breast cancer. There's just so many health reasons to be avoiding plastic, and not only that, but for our planet. We know now that all that plastic in the ocean is off-gassing, and it's a huge contributor to the greenhouse gases. And our landfills are just full of it. So we need to switch to non-toxic and either biodegradable or inert materials.
And things that can last a really long time, like glass. I mean, you can have glass that your grandmother had, and I actually invested recently, after we had our conversation, in a few Anchor Hawking pieces that have been around that I love. So let's get started over here. So first of all, these are beautiful storage containers.
Those are called Kinto, and they have a little silicone ring. Silicone is completely non-toxic. I'll show you. This is so cool. There's no glues involved. It's just a little groove in here. But this is silicone. It's made from minerals, completely non-toxic. And these beautiful little containers are from Helen Milan. It's one of my favorite online stores that does everything so beautifully. She doesn't use any plastics in her shipping materials, which I love. And she sent you and Joseph sets of these.
Oh my goodness.
And many of these items.
I have a question. So I buy a lot of nuts. Like, I love nuts, but they are sold in plastic bags.
Many of them, but you can get them in bulk.
Okay, and so, but even if I did, let's say, bought them in a plastic bag, if I put them in this right away, will it help?
Yes, it absolutely does. Because if it's sitting in plastic, if it's heating up, if it's sitting in there for a long time, yes, absolutely. Those gases that you can kind of smell, that plasticky smell.
Yeah, that smell.
Yes, that ends up in your food.
Okay, so maybe if I'm not going to go buy them in bulk, but if I get them, okay, I'll grab this right away. Okay, copy that. Okay, now what do we have here? These are cool Pyrex dishes.
Pyrex, and old Pyrex, it's not expensive. It does kind of stack. I mean, it's still a little bulky there, but I like these because they're so hardy. They're thick, and you can put them in the freezer. You can put them in a microwave, and they do have plastic lids, but as long as your food isn't touching the plastic lids, you're okay there.
Okay, that's good to know. I have these, and this is when I make my oatmeal. I put it in these because I can put it in there hot too, and not worry about releasing any chlorofluorocarbons or CFCs. And then I can put this in the freezer. So Pyrex, man, still a great brand. Okay.
It is. And then I also found these. They're really similar in that they're glass, but without plastic lids. So these are bamboo.
With
the, again,
with the silicone thing that you can remove and clean.
Yes.
This is great too, and these are just beautiful, great size for these as well. Okay. This is something I actually already do at home. My mom she did this, storing things in Cur jars, or these are giant, beautiful. What are these, Les Parfaits jars?
Les Parfaits, yes. You have a whole set of those to play with now.
Oh,
I brought them for you today. Yeah, and I love these because they're thick glass, so they don't break easy. I've dropped them many times, so they're really safe, even for kids.
You've dropped them?
I've dropped them.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I have a lot of them, and I'm always moving them around. And I love to get the like the smaller sizes. They have large, small, and like 2-cup sizes, and I do food prep in those. My mom's in her 80s, and she's really busy, and so I do some food prep for her, and I'll make salads and soups, and then she can just take the metal lid off and put that right in the microwave to heat up the soup.
Okay.
And they can go right in the freezer.
That's perfect. Okay.
Yeah, and they're inexpensive. I love that.
So I love these, and I love these, but if I'm taking something to lunch at work, I've got a lot of stuff I bring into the studio every day. I'd like something that's
And you don't want
plastic.
that weight, right?
Yeah, the weight is the issue.
So, okay, this is the latest thing I just found, and I'm so excited about these. You
Okay.
can play with this. It's so fun. It's completely
Oh, is it
silicone.
plastic? No, it's silicone.
It sure feels like rubber,
Wait
but
a minute.
it's silicone.
It expands. It can be bigger.
Isn't that great?
Okay, these are the greatest things I've ever seen. Okay, these are cool.
Yeah, and they're completely inert, completely healthy, safe, and they're transparent. So usually when you get these silicone expandable containers, they're opaque and you can't see what's in your fridge. And
yeah,
I
that's a
know
problem.
if you put something in your fridge and you can't see it, it's probably not going to get used.
Oh, look, it even has that little vent to make sure it seals. I actually thought, when I took this off and put it back on, I thought it was going to be like, how's that going to work? It seals so easily.
Doesn't
okay,
it? And that's not always true of these kinds of containers. So I was pretty excited
these are
about
amazing.
Yeah.
Sustainable containables. This is a great product. Oh, I'm here for that.
I will admit, I bought these on Amazon.
Okay, hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Usually these kinds of like lovely non-toxic things end up, in Whole Foods and at a co-op, so I'm sure we'll be able to find them other places.
We only have about 30 seconds left, so I want to talk about the other two things you brought. What is this for, this
great.
mesh bag?
This is for buying things in bulk or for produce, so you don't have to use that single-use plastic in the produce section. You can just put your
Literally
apples
just did
and
that the
lettuce
other
and
day.
things there.
Okay.
And this is very similar. This is like a little cloth envelope. You put your lettuce in here, you sprinkle a little water on it, it goes right in your crisper, and it will make your lettuce last for like 2 weeks instead of just 4 or 5 days.
And you can throw that in the washer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's cool. And then finally, I love this thing. What do you use this beeswax thing for?
Oh, these are great. It's just cotton with wax on it, and you can wrap a sandwich and take it for
for my lunch?
Yes. You can put it over a bowl. You can wrap a half an apple, and they come in all different sizes.
That is so cool. And it sticks like that. Look at that.
I think those are great.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, you always have the coolest things, and thank you so much for reminding us. A lot of people think it's not that big a deal. How much can it hurt? Well, there are studies that are showing it really is affecting people, and
That's
so
right.
we are really glad that you have shared all this with us. Thank you so much.
It's so good to see you
And don't
again.
forget, her book is Home Detox. It is out and about right now, so grab that. All right, well, thank you so much, my friends, for spending time with us today. You can check our website for more of our content. You can always send us an email to share your thoughts, but most importantly, get out there and enjoy your new day. We'll see you next time.